Hey, YouTube world, there's Kirk Patrick. Thanks for dropping in. God bless everybody. I've still got the cold, as you can probably tell. My voice is all discombobulated. But, yeah, I'm getting over it every day. So I'm getting better. Bronchitis ain't no fun. It's about 5 years since I had it. Y'all hear grunting in the background. That's Spud. And for those that can't understand me, I apologize for my southern accent. But I is who I is. Yep. But I was going to give y'all an update in a story here. Current story here to you. Current news. Well, not so current now, but Okie Homestead Expo, I got online and got me a Verbo outside. The one I wanted is already taken. So I got another one. It's on a ranch with a bunch of animals. I mean, all kinds. Water buffalo, kangaroo, red stag, buffaloes, well, water buffalo and bison, and some blonde looking bison. And a big cage of lemurs, Lemeer. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's kind of a cross between a monkey and something else. I ain't figured that one out yet, but it ain't a monkey. It's got a big old long tail. It's gray and white. It's banded like a raccoon. Yellow eyes on them. They got yellow eyes. And they got little bitty hands. Just like me and you got. Cool. Anyhow, that's, I booked that stay. I travel, time to time here and there and everywhere. I got nowadays a certain hotels I definitely stay at. And when I go adventuring sometimes, I do these Verbo things, or Airbnb, whatever you want to call it. And happened to put in this place. I said, this place is pretty cool. And at the time, we was thinking, I'll get one big old place. And then things changed and whatever. But I still had the place there. And so if you do a Verbo or Airbnb, they won't give you out no codes to the day of arrival. And you're texting back and forth. So I'm texting this dude back and forth. And I'm like, look here. I'm leaving Little Rock. I'm going to be there 5 hours. What's the gate code? I get my truck to drive. Get over into Oklahoma. Kind of keep checking my phone, I got one of them fancy things. It displays on my screen on my Jeep. Anyhow, I love technology, don't y'all? I'm thinking about, man, I'm in Oklahoma now. Let's do, So when I pulled over to fuel up, I texted him back. Said, I'm in, I don't know, McAllister somewhere, Oklahoma. There in 2 hours. And here's that spot. Drove on the turnpike. Toll turnpike. I love them nowadays. They read your tag, they send you a bill in the mail. That's so much better. That's the way to do it. Instead of having to stop, put coins in one. Yep. Just take a chunk of rocks and throw it in them. Ones that take coins. You stop things up real quick. But anyhow, so anyway, then I finally get that text just as I got into town. And he said the code is blah, 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 blah. There's 2 gates you got to go through. Code to the first gate is this, code to the second gate is that. snoring, man. You snore, dude. Anyhow, okay. So I get there and I didn't Google Maps and everything. I knew where, I knew exactly how to get there in my mind. And I get there, the gate, all right, fine. First thing you want to do is just kind of go check the place out. And I always open up all the closet. I clear the house, is what they call it. Law enforcement officers would understand that. But I clear the house. And after I've done that, now you just flop down on the bed. It's like, oh man, just rest here because I've been driving, And that's what I'm doing. And I heard her, hey man, you in there? I'm like, what the fun is this? I get up. Yeah, I'm coming right out. That's all right. I'm already halfway in. I'm like, the frig, I look up. Says, hey man, I'm such and such. I'm your host. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. So far, you need anything? I said, well, I just got here, man. I don't know if I need anything or not, but just texting through verbal crap. I said, you give me your number and I'll give you my number. I'm paying you damn near $300 a night for this place. That's what was going on in the back of my mind. Oh, okay. So we traded numbers. And we got talking for a minute and everything. He said, I looked at his Jeep out there. I seen the fishing poles and all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. He said, come on here. I got some fish. You want it? I said, what? Okay. So we go out there to the barn on the property. And he opens up the ice chest and this big old fillets. Don't sell fillet steaks of fish. Like you take a shark and you cut them in the big old steaks in this ice chest. Yeah, he said, I got a buddy coming by tomorrow morning to get it, but you want any of this fish you want out there, go ahead and get it. I said, okay. I'm thinking, man, I'm tired. I need to go lay down, I got to unpack the truck and all this. This guy said, hey, man, now if you want to go coyote hunting tonight, we can do that too. Yeah. I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I got myself into? I've got a verbo host that wants to hang and cling to my every move. This ain't gonna end well. I said, hey man, he said, oh, let me show you a picture of these fishes. So he got his phone out and he showed me the picture of the fish just from the tail down to before it got to the gill. So, just business end of the fish, so to speak, no head. And I said, and what kind of, he said, we caught them yesterday. I said, well, what kind of fish? That's shark. I said, shark. He said, yeah, shark. I said, I heard y'all got alligators in Oklahoma too, don't you? Well, yeah, they said it did, yeah. I said, I'll tell you what, buddy, I'm tired. I'm finna go lay down, take me a nap, unload my truck, cook me a little bit of supper and get ready for tomorrow. I got a bit today. Well, I'll give you my number there, Decide you want to go ride around the property in the middle of the night, everything calm. We got zebras out here too. And camels. I said, okay, thank you. I'm like, what have I got myself into? And this dude lives, I said across the road, but it's 1 mile from the road to where I was staying. But you could see it all the way out there. Flat land. And I said, man, I hope this ain't one of them experiences. I had one of them one time before in Florida. The lady lived next door, and I rented a Verbo on the beach. And it's back in my younger days now. I don't get too upset about this. And I got down there earlier today, and the next day my girlfriend drove down. And anyhow, so we had a little weekend, and she left the next morning, and I stayed that evening and left the next day. And when I was leaving, the Virgo owner who lived next door come up and said, "You ought to be ashamed of yourself." Excuse me. You know what y'all done. I said, other than mess up some bed sheets, I ain't exactly sure what the heck you talking about, lady. Well, you're not going to be able to rent this anymore. It's okay. We out of here. But anyhow, when I was there in Adair, Oklahoma, that ranch there, big old high fence ranch there. I got up the next morning. I got out on the deck, and sitting there sucking on a cup of coffee and a cigar, enjoying life. The birds are tweeting, coming down, doing this, doing that. Next thing I know, I hear this right up. I look over there, and it's one of them gators, one of them John Deere gators. Okay, it had a special top on it, it's a gator top or something. Anyhow, so white-haired bearded man got out with a chain. He's over at that barn. I see him go over and push a button or two, and the barn opens up. He goes in there and starts chucking 50-pound bags of feed in the back of that John Deere gator. Yeah. Then it hit me. Look at that old man. Hell, he's older than me. He's picking up 50-pound bags of feed, throwing them in the back of that four-wheeler. Do you know what would happen to me if I picked up a 50-pound bag of feed? I'd be paying for it at least 2 to 3 days later. Yep. So I saw him do all that, and I'm watching him drinking my little cup of coffee there. And he fires that thing back up and pulls down there where I'm at on the porch. The porch up sitting at the deck overlooking a little pond. And over here to your right, I don't know, about 30 yards, is a big old round cylinder cage with a top on it. Looks like, I don't know, one of them grain storage things, but size of it is water. And then there, inside that, it's 2 peacocks, one male, one female. Yep. And the female peacock is brown. It's the male got all the colors. Y'all women remember that. That's true of fish too. There it is. Anyhow, I seen him. Oh, he just pulled right up there. And he got something out. He's gonna feed them peacocks. He looked at me real hard, and he pulled the thing around there. And so I put my cigar down, and I still have my cup of coffee, but I switched it to my left hand because my right hand is my fender hand. I don't know what to do. And I said, "Hey, old buddy, what are you doing out there?" I said, "I'm fixing to feed this peafowl here, my peacocks." He said, "I guarantee you, you feed them 5 grams of food, they're going to give you 5 grams of poop." I kind of chuckled, Yeah, well, only somebody like you know that, what I said. Yeah, that comes with the perks, I guess, of owning this place. And I said, huh? Yeah, I own this gun place. That's my son you booked this whole house through. He said this was my old house. When my wife died in it. And I just couldn't take it. So I built another house on a hill up yonder. You can see it if you look real good. Just all I need, Got a couple of old dogs. And I got a good view on top of the hill of the whole daggum area. He said, well, welcome. I don't know how much my son ripped you off for, but everything should work. If it don't, call it. All right, buddy. So he just got back in his thing and rolled off. He was the owner of the place. Overalls, a shirt under overalls. You ever messed around with batteries or something like that? You don't care how careful you are, you get a dip in the doctor. I mean, if I could market it, it'd be better than daggum tie-dye t-shirts in the daggum 60s and 70s. But you see these t-shirts, they kind of acid burn here and there. You look at them, sometimes it'll be a welder, Be a welder with a burn. You know what a welder burn is. You can see what a acid burn is in a t-shirt. But I could take t-shirts and do that to it, put it on the internet with the right marketing, sell it, make $1 million. But I'm doing all I want to do, so. Any of y'all entrepreneurs listening to that idea, go out there and run with it. Go out there and run with it. No. Tell you what, I got a bunch of ideas. Make you millions and billions of dollars. I got a barbless hook that ain't barbless. But it'll still come out of the fish without doing any damage. I got it. I made it. Yep. Oh yeah, tip for today. All right now, I'll do a lot of traveling, moving around. Also do a little bit of snooping. But when you're traveling and let's say you get a motel room. Let's just say you get a motel room and you're traveling and you get checked in and everything, but you gotta leave, go maybe, get some food. What I always do when I close the motel door, I take a penny. Don't use anything shiny. Use the dullest penny you can get. Anyway, where the door finally closes in the threshold, I'll click. I take a penny and I lay it up there at about a 45-degree angle between the threshold and the door. If somebody goes in that door, the penny will fall through the other side of the threshold. They won't know it, they won't see it. Another useless fact. Do you know most motel rooms, the carpets is a combination of blue and brown and tan? Yep. They figured out that don't show dirt and bad. Anyway, penny trick, y'all got it? Lay it on the side of the door right there at the bottom of the door. Don't use anything shiny, because anything shiny somebody may see it. Most of the time it just ain't going in. Because I've been to places before that I check in and he can go out and made a mistake of saying, where's a good place to eat? And, right over here, it's just 2 blocks down, turn, and 2 more blocks and there it is. And come back and Somebody opened that door. Went in and checked my crap out. And nothing was missing. But somebody checked me out. That's happened twice. Weird, ain't it? All right, that was the tip right there. And let's see, we just song. Yeah, this song. When did I get old? When did I get old? For Derek Dove and the Peacekeeper. Yeah, check that one out. Guess I'm feeling old tonight. What do y'all think? Tomorrow night it may be rock and roll. Who knows? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this. Miss Liz, I apologize. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. That's one of them southern slang saying, there it is, there it is, there it is. Which means there it is. Crazy, ain't it? All right, God bless y'all. Walk with Jesus. He can't steer you wrong. I'm telling you. Love y'all. God bless. Ed Kirkpatrick. Adios, amigos.